Can't even see it in the camera. It's just a blur.
I don't think you actually made it spin faster, I think.
No, I don't think I did. I've only served to make myself more lightheaded. Oh.
Hey, you want to try and put your finger in there?
Oh, no. I have a headache now. This is terrible.
Put your finger in there, Blake.
No.
Blake, put your finger in.
No.
Put your finger in my fan.
No. Please.
It's vibrating on my head and it feels weird. Do you need water before we start?
No.
Alright.
I don't need it.
Glad we're playing this game, alright?
I don't need it.
If you ask me for water...
I definitely don't need it.
If you ask me for water...
I don't need it.
I'm not getting it for you.
I don't need it.
This is going to be a long one.
I don't need
You guys
it.
ready for a long one?
I woke from my dream still feeling excited. I must have had a very happy dream. I already forgot what it was about. Suppose there was a switch that automatically made me forget my dreams when I opened my eyes. All I can remember is that it was a happy dream. I looked at the ceiling and enjoyed the happy feeling for a while. It was Sunday today. Outside the window I could hear morning bird song that sounded totally different from what I heard on weekdays. The morning bird song on weekdays sounded like they're in a rush, as if they're telling me to hurry to school, but on a Sunday it's different. I could tell that they were annoying, loud, and obnoxious. But that they were also singing simply because they want to tell everybody how great a morning it is. I even felt like the birds that sing on weekdays must be different birds than the ones that sing on Sunday. The less annoying ones.
They swap out every now and then.
I wonder if there really are birds that only sing on Sunday. It sounds like a very luxurious job for some reason. It's a waste to listen to such a valuable bird song when you're not quite awake. As I fully awaken, my normal, crude personality takes over, and I start feeling stupid to even think that there might be birds that sing only on Sunday. Stupid birds.
I hope this isn't picking up in the...
It kind of is, but I don't know if we'll be able to hear it in the final video over the music.
Okay.
As I yawned and stretched, my blood started circulating through my entire body. It felt good. I turned over and looked at the clock. It says it's past 10 a.m. I used to go to my cram school on Sunday at 10 a.m. As before I moved to Hanamizawa. My parents made me go to several cram schools back then. I remember that the one I had to go to first and the third Sundays of the month were the hardest ones of all. Because I had to go change trains several times to get there. I was never allowed to sleep in so late back then. My mom always woke me up early that I didn't miss my classes. That's probably why I've always dreamed of being able to wake up whenever I wanted on a Sunday. Needless to say, I don't feel that way anymore now that I moved to Hanamizawa. After all, I can always sleep till noon on Sunday now. My life has changed completely since I moved here. Before, I used to think living in the countryside would be really inconvenient. To be honest, I wasn't even interested in living there. But it was only the first few days that I felt that way. Now I don't feel attached to the life in the city or its conveniences. When I think about what part of my life in Hanamizawa I'm most attached to, I'd have to say it's probably my friends. I guess the reason why I'm being so sentimental is probably because I had so much fun yesterday in the water gun fight with all my classmates. Despite my age, I got so into it and had so much fun. I bet the kids in the city wouldn't be able to play like that. No. I should say they wouldn't even want to in the first place. They wouldn't even realize how exciting a simple water gun fight would be. I went downstairs and saw my parents watching a serious TV program, arguing about the topic together. First of all, telephone service charges in Japan are way too expensive. It's because the state has a monopoly. But private companies are profit-oriented organizations. They're not exactly charitable. I wonder if they can maintain uniform service nationwide. The experts on TV were arguing about the same thing. It seems like there's a possibility the telephone service will get privatized. I'm too young to understand how privatization could make things better. But I can easily assume that people will start talking about privatizing the postal service in the near future, too. My parents were arguing about the topic fiercely, but they got along very well. Let's put it this way. They get along well, and that's why they argue. I don't remember seeing them get along this well when we were living in the city. This is probably one of the things that got better since we moved to Namizawa. A cold relationship between parents doesn't bring any benefits to their kids. Oh, Keiichi! You're up early today. Do you want to eat breakfast? No thanks. I'm going out today, so I don't need anything. Are you going out with your friends? Is those club activities that you always talking about? No, it's not a club activity day. It's the punishment for the game we played yesterday. Someone rang the doorbell. I looked at the clock and noticed it's time to meet Reina. I guess I spent too much time enjoying waking up late. I ran upstairs to get a change of clothes. Quickly changed and ran to the front door. Reina was chatting with my parents. I always feel uncomfortable when I'm here and talk to my friends. I'm afraid they'll say something embarrassing about me. They told Reina I wet my bed till I was X years old or something. She wouldn't wait until Monday to tell everybody in my school, or maybe even everybody in Namizawa. Hey, Reina! Good morning. I'm sorry for making you wait. Kichi-kun! Reina and my parents looked at me and laughed. Said good morning and they laughed. Guess I was too late. My parents must have already told Reina some embarrassing secrets about me. I don't want my parents to tell her anything else, so I put on my shoes in a rush and pushed Reina out of the house. My parents waved at us, smiling. Have a nice day. Reina-chan, please take care of Keiichi.
Oh! Don't worry! I'll take good care of Kichi-kun.
I have no idea why you'd have to do that. I don't need you to take care of me. I dragged Reina away from the house and we were on our way. We rode our bicycles to the town of Okinomiya. It's a long way away. It's an easy ride to the town because it's mostly downhill. But needless to say, it's a hard ride on the way back. Felt like Reina was giggling whenever she looked at me. I badly wanted to know what kind of embarrassing information my parents had fed her before I came downstairs. Tried to give her a new subject to talk about in order to get whatever she heard from my parents out of her mind. How come you're so close to my folks?
Well, we are very close. Because we talk a lot.
When you talk to my parents? I've never seen you having a conversation.
I see your mother a lot at the grocery store. She's there a lot on special bargain and extra point days.
Oh yeah, my mom keeps a close eye on those. She sticks notes like that on the refrigerator. They're always all about when and where she can get things cheaper.
Whenever I see her at the store, we talk about what we're making for dinner that night and we do shopping together.
I don't know why I just stumbled through that sentence. It's like, whoa. Fuck.
A few days ago, she told me that curry sauce was on sale and that she was going to have curry and rice for dinner that night. So I did the same.
I remember we had curry and rice the day before yesterday. So you had curry and rice that day too, huh? What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm slipping! I don't have my water!
The future! Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
That's new Ryan voice.
Yeah. You had pork curry, didn't you? Broke on sale that day, so your mom and I bought some.
Oh, God.
So, when I was eating curry at my home, I knew you were having the same dinner. Oh.
So she knows what I'm eating for dinner almost every day, huh? Didn't bother me, but I did kind of feel embarrassed.
At least you see your father with your mother at the grocery store.
What is wrong with you?
I'm broken today. I'm tired. It's a long day. This is at the end of the day. We were supposed to do this way earlier.
No, we weren't.
Very much earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents got along very well, huh?
Yeah. They like to go grocery shopping together. I
Good
think they're a good
grocery-
couple for their age.
I think it's very important that your parents got along well. It's cute that they still go grocery shopping together.
That's enough about my parents. What about yours, Reina? Do they get along well?
Yes, they do. They're always hugging and kissing.
parents are a lovey-dovey couple, huh? I've never met Reina's mother, but I imagine she's just like Reina. You can easily imagine her mother going crazy about the spot her husband missed when shaving because it looks so cute to her. Like sesame seeds on white rice. She must love to touch her husband's chubby stomach because it feels so soft. It was funny how easily I can imagine her mother doing those things.
What's so funny?
I'm curious about your mother now. I'm gonna go to your house next time and meet your mother.
What? No!
You talk to my mother? It's only fair that I talk to yours too, isn't it?
Oh, my mom isn't as interesting a person as you think. She's normal and boring.
I can't even picture how she looks. I know it! She looks just like you, doesn't she?
What? No, she doesn't! She doesn't look like me at all!
Then why are you acting so weird? Your action tells me everything. Anyway, I'm really interested in your mother now.
Oh.
I'm going to see her sometime. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
No way! If you really do go to my house, I'll be so mad at you!
Your daughter has been a great friend to me. No, wait. It'll be more fun if I say something like, I've been seeing your daughter, and I'm serious about her.
If you come to my house, you'll tell me John and the other stories from when you were little. No.
What? What kind of stories are you talking about exactly?
Well, the one that I heard from your mother is about when you were 4 years old, and then the other one is about the slide when you were 6 years old, and another one is when you were...
You got me, Reina-san. I'll never get within a 100-meter radius of your house as long as you live.
Thank you.
Damn it, Mom! I'll remember this.
Why is that so suspicious?
It is a little suspicious. We arrived at the station. The place we were going today is near there. It's a restaurant called Angel Mort. We were meeting up there with the others there. I was surprised when I saw the restaurant. It's usually a normal and quiet restaurant, but today there were many people in front of it. They didn't look like they were waiting in line to get inside. It looked more like they were just loitering around. They should just line up and go inside like normal people. Wow! What's going on? There's so many people here.
The restaurant is having a big event today. Right, there many people are coming from far away.
There's a flag saying Dessert Festa in front of the restaurant. Heard that Angel Mort holds events like this several times a year. And a lot of people come to attend from all over.
Today, only people who have a ticket can get into the restaurant. And one ticket allows up to 4 people to get in.
I see. So these people are waiting for friends who have a ticket?
Not exactly. Some people have tickets but don't have 4 people to go with.
So you're saying that these people are just here to find someone who'd like to share their empty seats? At that time, the crowd of people roared in excitement. What was going on? This guy has a ticket! He's trying to get inside alone when he can bring 3 more with him! How rude. Please let me join you! If you let me join you, I'll honor you with a rare Angel Mort trading card. I'd come with Frontfield's newest summer kit issue in the limited edition book. I'll give you the beta version of Higurashi with a mode that lets you change everyone's outfits. Make a deal with me for a modded version of G's figure. I'll give you 10,000 yen in real money! You fool! RMT is prohibited. Report! Account banned! I have no idea what they're talking about.
The fans of this restaurant are a little scary, huh?
Anyway, what about our ticket? There are 5 of us. How are we all going to get in?
No, John's family owns the restaurant, so you know.
Ion is so cool sometimes. Rena makes a fist and gets all fired up.
Well, let's go. We're going to dash through the crowd without stopping.
That seems like the best course of action, actually. Okay. We nodded at each other. Since we were a group of 2 at present, Looked like we had 2 more seats to share. These people might try mobbing us in order to get a share. We crouched down, getting ready to run. The crowd of people seemed to notice us.
Look! Look at them! They're going to force their way in!
He's trying to fill a booth alone with his girlfriend. How reprehensible! We're going to sit with him and crush their lovey-dovey mood. Fight back to the last round!
Show them the iron will of the Germans!
What?
Damn! They were gonna tackle us! They do whatever it takes to stop us from getting inside the restaurant.
Today is the day me, John, and the others suffer their punishment. If we can't get inside, our victory yesterday will have been in vain.
I can't let that happen. We exhausted ourselves to obtain that victory. To watch our friends undergo the punishment is our right. And
our duty as well.
but no matter how cool we sound, what we're really after is one thing.
I can't wait to see how Santa John and Wicked Johnny look. I'm taking them home with me.
Hey, you, young couple. Share your empty seats with us, all nice and quiet like.
We won't let you get through. I won't allow you to use your ticket for yourselves. You have to share empty seats with us.
They reached their hands towards us like zombies. We gradually got closer and closer. We're actually taking it easy, though. In fact, I'd say the situation was rather enjoyable.
It's like we're still in the middle of the game we played yesterday.
Yeah, it's getting fun. Let's kick their asses!
Yep, roger that. It's a lot easier to fight against them than against me, John, and Santa-John, you know? You know?
Indeed. I'd say, with even 20 to 30 of them, it's still easily fighting against the other club members. They don't have enough people to stop us.
Great, let's do this.
Yeah! Our enemies number about 20 to 30. If they wanted to stop us, they should have gotten 10 times more people than that.
Oh yeah!
I don't even have any soda.
Uh-huh. I told you.
I'm gonna eat your blood. Welcome to Angel Mart. This is a waitress. Welcome to Angel Mart.
Welcome.
Welcome to Angel Mart,
Angel Mart.
where we have the most attractive women.
Today we're holding a special event. Do you have a ticket? We don't have a ticket, but we're told to give our names. We're Ryugu Keiji Marabaro. Let me check on our list. Please wait for a moment.
Seems like many fans of this restaurant aren't normal people. I bet they try to get in with lies or fake tickets. No wonder this waitress makes sure to check the list. Anyway, those people were just too freaky back there. There's no way that normal people could get through them without a struggle.
You might be right. But nobody can stop me.
Sure did them in. You use your elbows or knees? You hit them right in the middle of their faces. You're a scary person. The way Reina swept them off their feet with their super fast invisible jabs was incredible. Even gave me a chill just thinking about it.
It's because they tried to sabotage my chance to keep my girls home with me. They were so cute today and taking all of them home with me.
When you're in cute mode, nobody stands a chance. Sure they hope they admitted their losses after getting beaten up that badly.
You did great too, Kichiko. At first, I thought you'd be engulfed by them, but then they became all quiet and you let them through with their tears in their eyes. What did you do to them?
Nothing really. I just told them that I'd get into the restaurant and make sure to see everything they wanted to see. And I told them you might have to shed tears now, but I believe you can get a ticket next time. That's all I said, but they seem to understand me.
You're so good at this sort of thing. You know, making people listen to you. Yeah, you sure are a club member's magician of words.
Well, calling me that now. Can't you please come up with a better name? Reina laughs loudly.
Thank you so much for waiting. I confirm your names in the list. I'll take it to your table. Please follow me.
How's your throat doing, bud?
It's fine.
The waitress led us to our seats. The restaurant was completely packed today. Made for a cheerful but sort of crazy atmosphere. All the customers in the restaurant were very unique people, just like the ones loitering around outside. There was an aura of excitement in the store. It almost smelled a bit sweaty. They were also talking excitedly using special terms I don't understand. Again, just like the people outside. Angel Mort is all about the uniform. You taste food with your tongue, but in Angel Mort, you can taste it with your eyes, too. Where's the waitress with the big heavy pears of melons? I don't see her today! You need to check the shift roster. If you like girls with big tits, you have to come on Tuesdays and Thursdays after 5 p.m. If you like girls with small tits, you come on Fridays after 5 p.m. I regret coming here today. And at the same time, I was really glad that I didn't lose the game yesterday. This punishment might be a little easier for the girls. But as a guy, if I had to undergo this punishment today, I would have been kicked and punched by these crazy customers because they would have been burning with anger. Let me explain. I didn't come here just to eat lunch with Reina today. This punishment is as follows. The losers have to wear a costume that was randomly chosen and help with the events at Angel Mort as a waitress. The winners can enjoy eating desserts, receiving service from the losers. When this punishment was announced, I had actually prepared myself for the punishment because I thought I'd lose the game like always. I was losing a lot recently, so I didn't think I could win. I assumed Reina felt the same way. Who could imagine Reina and I would do so well as to win? You're great, Keiichi Marubara. You made me proud! Everybody started shouting, clapping their hands, and whistling for joy. I don't blame them. They came here just for the event at Angel Mort. None of them expected to see the waitresses wearing different costumes like this. Me.
I'm taking you home with me!
Wait, calm down, Reina. You can't take her home yet. She has to finish her punishment first. Rika-chan appears with glasses of water and wet napkins on a tray. They drew lots to decide on the costumes. Rika-chan's costume is the uniform at Angel Mort, which we use regularly for punishments. Hello. Welcome to Angel Mort. Rika-chan put the glasses of water and the wet napkins in front of Reina and me.
You look so adorable! I'm taking you home with me!
Reina raised her weird voice, and everybody in the store followed suit.
I'm taking you home with me!
Everybody started shouting the phrase. Before I knew it, they were surrounding our table, trying to burn the scene of Rika-chan serving customers into their minds.
Oh, Rika-chan, you look so great in a uniform!
Me. It's embarrassing to have everybody look at me like that. Huh? There's something different about the uniform, though.
Good eyes, Marubara-san. Allow me to explain.
Tommy-kun, our underclassman, pushed his way through the crowd. Oh, Tommy-kun. Okamura-kun, too. I didn't know you guys had a ticket.
That's not important right now, Marubara-san. The important thing here is the uniform Furude-san is wearing today. As you already know, the uniforms of Angel Mort are designed to bring out the most of a mature woman's features. Therefore, it's not normally required to have certain bodily proportions to wear this uniform. In that sense, this is the least compatible uniform for Furude-san because she's still at an early stage of development. Plus, the other problem was that the restaurant couldn't find a uniform in Furude-san's size. That's why it was necessary to try various measures in order to facilitate her punishment. That is, to wear the uniform of Angel Mort. Therefore, they came up with the idea to use a school swimsuit, and it created an impossible combination of said swimsuit and the uniform of Angel Mort. It's so eccentric that even God couldn't see it coming. In this costume, Furude-san now has an overwhelming attack power far beyond our normal statistics.
She's also gained elemental enchantments, status impairment, a huge increase to her critical hit rate, and on top of that, she's also given increased invincibility time during power-ups. Do you understand how great this is? You do, don't you? Let me put it another way. Like what Ryuga-san always says. I'm taking her home with me.
No, you can't, because I'm the one that's taking her home. But I understand exactly how you feel. I'm taking her home with me.
Tomine-kun and Okamura-kun held Reina's shoulders and they shouted their phrase in their excitement. The phrase had spread throughout the entire store and was now out of control. Anyway, Tomine-kun and Okamura surprise me sometimes. For their age, they're so good at giving passionate speeches. They'll probably make it big in the future.
Where are Michan and Setoko-chan? I can't wait to see them.
At that time, the crowd sent up another roar. I hear Mion telling them to let her through. I don't remember what kind of costume she picked. Kei-san! What's going on? Wow. Kamina-kun. Who's this guy? Oh. Who the fuck is Kamina? Okay, let's see. Of course you're here because this is baseball. The deal in the bathroom.
Oh, the dude that he
Yeah.
totally wrecks. Right.
You're here because of the dessert fiesta. And you're a dessert maniac. Hey, how have you been doing? It doesn't matter how I am. More importantly, what is that? What's going on here? Kamina-kun was in a state of great excitement. Thick veins were displaying on his forehead. The source of that excitement appears through the crowd. There's no turning back. I guess I've got to do what I've got to do. Welcome to Angel Mart. Here is your ultra rare cheesecake. Mion appeared with the cake on a tray. Oh? Now I remember what she picked for her costume.
Ooh! Michan, you look so cute too.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I was gonna make Kei-chan wear it.
Marabara-san, this costume is extraordinary too! Plus, because you know her in person and because she's the leader of the club who never lost any games in the past and also is class president who's only person, then you can enjoy this 500%! Even the class president who doesn't know what losing is can't escape the punishment! Your club is so terrifying!
What? Please explain what's going on here, Kei! I thought we were friends because you shared a huge parfait together! How could you not tell me about such a wonderful club? I can't believe you didn't tell me about this. If I knew about it, I wanted to change the baseball team. Where's the reset button for my life? The crowd roars in excitement. What a great club! I've never heard of a club as wonderful as this in my life.
Oh, you can't join your club! Only people living in Namizawa can join!
What? Then I have to move my certificate of residence to Namizawa at once! Stop there, Reina. Population of Namizawa might double by tomorrow.
Oof.
Anyway, this is a beautiful punishment, Kei. Costumes that make women look beautiful are like decorations on dessert. A shortcake, for example, is just a sponge cake if you take away its decoration. But if you decorate it with whipped cream, it's to enjoy the wonderful and mysterious harmony that layers and layers of beautiful decoration create. You can enjoy it with both your eyes and your tongue. Oh! That's why this combination of a sailor-style uniform and the gym shorts is wonderful. Both ordinary school clothes and it's just tasteful in its own right. But let's put that aside for now. A school uniform and gym clothes are in the same category, namely school clothes, but they've never become combined together. It's just like a strawberry Daifuku. Nobody thought they'd taste good together, but the combination actually brought an unexplored and unknown taste to this world. Kei-chan, he's calling you Kei. I didn't know you were friends with this pervert. I'm trying my best not to be friends with him. Whoa.
Oh no!
Well, what is it? The guy tumbled in and landed on his feet, elegantly. It was Coach! How dare you? How dare you, Marubara-san? Coach glared at me in anger. He was breathing hard with a scary expression on his face. What do you mean? What did I do? That is what I'm talking about. Bang, bang, bam, bam! At the moment of his screaming, 3 different metal buckets fell on his head, one after another, and a Chinese wok finished the job.
Well, I was prepared for this moment my punishment was chosen. To see Satoko in a maid costume is like a matter of life and death to you. Oh! I love Satoko's costume! It's so cute! I'm taking her home with me!
I won't let you do that. I'm going to take her home with me, or my name is not Kyosuke Urie.
No! If you try to sabotage my chance to go with me, you get these!
Once Reina goes into cute mode, she becomes merciless. If a rock tried to sabotage her chance to take her favorites home with her, she'd break it into pieces. If it was a river, she'd fill it up with sand. If it was the sea, she'd split it in half like Moses did and walk through it. What? Coach got up on his feet like a zombie. I couldn't believe he could still get up after getting hit by all the super fast attacks. That doesn't work on me. Ouch! Ouch! No, that doesn't work either. I'll get up no matter how many times I get beaten, as long as there's a maid in front of me. Why? Because it's a dream of mankind. Ouch!
No matter what, I'm taking her home!
I love how KT is just watching this. He's just like, yep.
Yeah, this is happening. Irie was down on the floor, his body twitching. Reina just hit him with a barrage at point-blank range. Anyway, this really is a sight to behold. I'm so glad I won the game, but at the same time, I'm scared to imagine how terrible it would have been if I'd lost.
This is absurd. While I have to wear this for the punishment, I cannot take it any longer. Satoko, your costume is a lot more decent than this old man's. You think wearing a maid costume is decent? You are completely messed up.
Reina, stop drooling and sit here. It's the winner's right to be served by the losers, remember?
I don't know which one I'm taking home with me.
Hey, waitress, what's your recommendation today?
What about this fruit parfait? The cream puffs are very good too. You can get refills of water as many times as you want for free.
Reina's nose was bleeding because she got to keep the waitress in cute costumes all to herself. I should actually thank her for acting crazy like that because it made me look calmer than I really am. I was as excited as her, and my nose would bleed too if I wasn't careful. I now understand what a slack-jawed smile means.
Waiter son, can you feed me? Sure.
Satoko, can you feed me too?
And Mion, you massage my shoulders. Open your mouth. I hate this. Hey! I told you to open your mouth! Damn it. Why do I have to massage your shoulders? This old man's service is gonna cost you.
The audience gasped at the sight. I bet Angel Mort has never had an event as exciting as this one. Every table had 4 people squeezed in together, but only Reina and myself were at this table. And 3 waitresses in cute costumes were exclusively serving us. They were giving us shoulder massages and feeding us desserts, too. This had never happened before at Angel Mort, and it will never again. I see. The waitresses. Then I'd like to have a glass of water. One of the other customers wanted to get a piece of the wonderful treatment and patted Mion on the shoulder.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not a waitress. Ask the real waitress over there for a glass of water, okay?
What? You're not a waitress. You can't serve me?
That's right. We're not waitresses. We have no obligation to provide service to you. Satoko, me, and I are here for the winners. Me.
It's not fair! All of a sudden, Kamine-kun screams, starting to blame me. What do you mean it's not fair? It's not fair that Keisan can do such wonderful club activities and I can't. Not fair, it's not fair, it's just not fair.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I took a certain risk to earn this right. So this is fair.
We don't think it's fair either.
Kamine-kun and Okamura-kun was standing behind Kamine-kun.
First of all, you only won the game yesterday because we killed Mio-san for you. You felt sorry you were always having to suffer punishments, so we let you shoot us. You should appreciate our sacrifice. Oh, really? This is getting interesting. What do you think, Kei-chan?
What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
Well, Kamine-kun, Tomita, and Okamura. Why don't you challenge Kei-chan and Reina for the position of the winners?
Oh no.
What? Kei-chan, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? They defeated many fighters and won a massive victory yesterday. I'm pretty sure a battle against these guys would be trivial, right?
Kamine-kun clapped his hands with glee. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun nodded in agreement. They looked fired up already. Damn it, I have to fight against them here?
Now that I think about it, the game was a tie. It'll be fun to have the finale here with a few extra fighters. If you lose the game, you join in on the punishment.
Damn it! I hate it when you make it sound so persuasive. What do you think, Reina?
I'm fine with it because I'm going to win. I'm taking them home with me. I wonder what kind of costumes you'll have to wear. I'm taking all of you home with me.
She sure is motivated. I can see Kamine-kun was ready to fight for the ticket to paradise at Angel Mort. My 2 underclassmen were also eager to have a chance to fight against the members of the club for the first time. Kyosuke Irie, reporting to volunteer for the game 2.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
Well, well. Okay. Let's start the game with these members. Reina and Kei-chan, do you have any objections?
I don't think you'd take an ejection even if I had one.
Well, don't you like to make the game interesting? It's now or never if you want to change your mind, Tomita-kun, Okamura-san. As you already know, you have to undergo the punishment if you lose.
We know that. We're meant to. We've always wanted to fight against you. They've seen the many horrifying punishments we had to suffer, and they still had the courage to join in. And to admit, they have potential. Kamine, the evil lord of Angel Mort, sneered at the two. I never thought I'd have the chance to fight against you again, Kei-san. I'm gonna fight fair and square this time. I didn't expect to fight you here at Angel Mort either. Pretty sure you'll be an even tougher enemy to defeat here than in the baseball game. Coach Irie, the Count of Maids, laughed like he was afraid of nothing. Well, I'll show you how serious an adult can be. And today here at Angel Mort, I'm going to have a harem that is for me alone.
I won't let any of you win!
Alright, I'm ready. I can't keep complaining. Mio! What kind of game are we playing?
That's the spirit. Make way, everybody. Waitress, please bring it over.
In the kitchen, the real waitresses are standing by with many desserts on trays. It looks like the game is either going to be a speed eating or a competitive eating contest.
Manager, are you sure we can do this?
Yeah, gotta bring them the desserts. The more interesting, the better. I want this event to be as exciting as possible. Waitresses checked with their managers and started bringing in the desserts. The two of my underclassmen, Kamada-kun, Coach, Reina, and I sat at the table together. A horrific amount of desserts was brought before us. I wanted to enjoy watching the cute waitresses placing desserts on the table, but right now I was in a fighting mood. I had no time for that. The audience surrounding our table seemed to have grown excited too. They didn't even cross their minds that they would see a serious battle of the Angel Mort today. They didn't care, as long as it's fun to watch. Listen up. This is a competitive eating contest. Whoever eats the most within the time limit wins. We already know how heavy each dessert is, so we will calculate the total weight of desserts you ate after the game is over. And whoever ate the most weight will win. When the words competitive eating came up, Kamada-kun smiled eagerly. Damn it. Kamada-kun had the advantage.
Mion-san, you can't count the two of us as one person because we always fight together.
Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Since you're always together, I'll permit it. Damn it! Having two stomachs for a competitive eating contest was an absolute advantage too! What about you, Reina? I'm sure a competitive eating contest is a bit of a hard game for a girl.
No worries. If it means I can take these adorable girls home with me, I'd even swallow a table.
I underestimated her. Reina can overcome physical impossibilities once she goes into cute mode. She might even be able to eat food that's heavier than herself. Coach, what about you? Are you good at competitive eating? Marabar-san. As long as there's a maid and a condition that I need to meet in order to get her, nothing is impossible to me. I can see a black aura surrounding him, which I found very intimidating. The glint from the eyes that shone from behind his lenses was sharp enough to pierce an iron board. Damn it! He was in maid mode, which is equally as strong as Reina's cute mode. Shit! I was the only one without any advantages! Are you ready? Set? Go! I wasn't ready emotionally, but Mion started the game without hesitation. Damn it, there was no turning back! I had to do this! There were many kinds of desserts before us. Some were easy to eat and some were not, so I had to get the desserts that's the easiest to eat before anybody got it! What about yogurt parfait? Oh yeah! But of course everybody seemed to be thinking the same thing. Everybody reached out for the same desserts as fast as they could. A white light flashed in front of our eyes, and the parfait disappeared. My hands clashed with the others in midair.
You're too slow! I got it first! Oh!
Reina took the parfait. She was literally as fast as lightning. Damn it, I knew it! There was no way I could beat Reina in the opening move. Reina took the parfait like a frog catching a fly with its tongue and swallowed it in a single gulp. She did all that in seconds. She's usually gentle and calm, but she's a totally different person right now. Really, it's terrifying. I see. I now understand why people say women always have room for dessert. But in the special environment of Angel Mort, Kamada-kun wasn't far behind Reina. He grabbed a fruit parfait and swallowed as if drinking beer from a mug. It looked very dynamic. Burp. Okay, son, you're wasting your time. You don't even have a 100% chance to defeat me in a battle in Angel Mort. Just watch me. Tsumihoroboshi and Nakamura-kun look at the extraordinary techniques Reina and Kamada-kun are displaying. They seem to be very calm. They knew their advantage. As long as they kept a steady pace, they could eat more and eat faster than anybody else, because there were two of them. Reina and Kamada-kun were eating very fast, but they might slow down in the middle, so this was going to be an unpredictable race. Son of a bitch, I won't lose this game! I shoved my dessert into my mouth and kept eating. Kept eating! I just kept eating! Ow, ow, ow! Damn it, my mouth got extremely cold when I saw a ball of ice cream. How can the others do this so easily? Huh? There's an idea. I should melt it first! Use some kind of heat to melt it first and then drink it down. Plus, it would be easier for my stomach to take when it's not so cold. How should I melt it? would take too long to use body heat when I didn't have any other source of heat with me. Waitress, can I order something? I'd like to have hot coffee. Could you bring it to me in a big pot instead of a cup? Coach! Marabar-san, you're too slow. I also got the idea to melt it with heat. No, damn it! He was one step ahead of me. I could order hot coffee too, but I'd still be one step behind him. I'd have to come up with something to melt my ice cream faster than hot coffee. Calm down, Marabara Keiichi. Think. Think hard. Keiichi-kun held his head, screamed that line, and bent his neck backwards. When he gets like this, he always speaks everything that's on his mind, and it's very fun to listen to. But I had to concentrate. I needed to win this game. I was going to keep eating as much as I can and take all the adorable girls home with me. I was having so much fun. I was so thrilled that I felt like my heart was about to burst. Might have been acting totally uncute, but I didn't care. Exactly because I was having so much fun. Mii-chan always comes up with such extraordinary games. Satoko-chan loves to play pranks. Rika-chan is very sneaky, but it's impossible to hate her. And Keiichi-kun is always so funny. I enjoy every day. I wish I could express how much I really do enjoy them better than by saying how happy I am.
Oh.
Sometimes I feel anxious because I enjoy every day so much. I have a feeling this is Reina's perspective.
Yep. Because the word changed to pink.
Yeah.
And then it showed Keiichi.
There's as much misfortune and pain as there is happiness and pleasure in this world. I know very well that they all come to you regardless of how hard you try. You'll have happy days regardless of how hard you try. You'll have unhappy days regardless of how hard you try. That doesn't mean that you don't need to try hard. I'm going to try to make my days happier, even happier, and last longer. In the same way, I'm going to try to make my unhappy days happier and faster. I struggle very hard to achieve that. That's why I'm going to enjoy the happy days I have now as much as I can. I must not take them for granted because they won't last forever. They won't. One day, all of a sudden, these happy days will come to an end. I know it. That's why I was trying to enjoy the happiness I received today so that I wouldn't regret it, even if the world ended tomorrow. Notice my hand stopped moving while I was thinking about these things. When spending time with my friends, I feel so happy that my heart might burst. I even love doing the punishments. They're fun for me. I have friends. I have a place where I fit in. I have time in which to be myself. I have a me that I love. I love everybody. I love Mii-chan, Satoko-chan, Rika-chan, and Keiichi-kun. I love everybody in my class and everybody in Okinomiya. Oh? Reina stopped eating. I guess she went too fast in the beginning.
Okamura, this is our chance! We can defeat Ryugu-san! All of you are just wasting your time. You think you can defeat me and Angel Mort?
Oh no, this is coming up.
All of you, you think you're just wasting your time. You think you can defeat me and Angel Mort? You're too naive. Reina-san, come on! I'll never forgive you if you let Coach win.
I'm not gonna let anybody win. I can even swallow the Pacific Ocean if he asks me to. What's wrong, Reina? You getting full? Guess you just have to watch my come from behind victory now. Am I right, everyone?
Yeah!
Reina, what's wrong? I had left the table.
Excuse me. You have to go to the bathroom.
I was just so happy. I didn't care who won or lost this match. Of course, it's more fun when I go crazy to try and win, but I can never be happier than this. If I could seal this happiness in a place of crystal, I carry it around me within my pocket. I'd use it as heat to ward off the cold of hard days that are certain to come to me. I know they will. You're not truly happy when you feel happiness. When you're bored with happy days and don't even realize that you're happy. That's when you have achieved true happiness. I only truly feel happiness when you're in a freezing cold environment. That's the only time your heart can feel the warmth of even small happiness. On my way to the bathroom, I saw a waitress and a customer arguing at the register. The customer was a woman. Waitress was trying to explain that the lady needed a ticket to get a seat because the restaurant was holding an event today. But the lady, saying she didn't know, was still trying to get a seat. After a while, the store manager was called and started apologizing to the lady. It's your fault. You should have put a note outside that said we needed a ticket to come in or something. How do you expect me to know that there was no mention of it? Lady's eyes met mine. I guessed who it might be when I heard the voice, so I was prepared. Oh, Reina-chan! I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh! Hello! What a coincidence!
I held out my hand for a high five. She gave me one. Listen, Reina-chan, they're so mean. They're saying that I can't get a seat because I don't have a ticket.
It seems that way!
Well, I can't do anything about it, can I? I can still buy some cakes to take home, yeah?
Yes, of course. You can choose anything you want from our selection.
The store manager gave her a fake smile and led her to their showcase. I like this cute one. I think he likes simple ones like shortcakes. Hey, Reina-chan, what would you like?
What? Me? You buy me one? Oh.
You really like cakes, huh? You can get whatever you like.
I don't know. I'll take a shortcake as well.
Really? There's so many other cute ones.
Everything looks so good, but shortcakes look the best.
Okay. Give me 2 shortcakes and 1 petite trianon. We're taking them home. She imitated the smile I usually made. I replied with the same big smile. Then I smelled the strong scent of her perfume and it made me sneeze. Oh, are you sick? Rina-san's perfume and I never seem to get along.
Who the heck is that?
Sister? Gotta be your sister. Rena? It's gotta be your sister. Was not expecting that to be sprung on us.
Nope.
Also, I feel like we're gonna get a lot more from Reina's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
Still not doing the voice during the monologues. That would kill me. Business card. Rina, height 168 centimeters. Bust 89, waist 60, and height 87. Hobbies. Yeah.
I think that's hips.
Hips.
Hips. Her height was the 168.
Oh, that's very true. That's very true. Hobbies. I'm interested in indoor gardening. Want to make tea with the herbs I grow. I always enjoy your funny and interesting stories. We should go out somewhere next time in private. Gentlemen's Club Blue Mermaid. Private manager. Rina Mamiya.
So not...
Not related.
Related.
Rina Mamiya.
See, we can't, like...
It's hard to say. It was hard. I mean, I was convinced. I was convinced
that maybe...
I thought they were related. But I
how
guess...
do they know each other?
I mean, we'll find out.
Yes, but...
But it said she was a manager at a gentleman's club.
Which...
A strip club.
Yeah. That's what... Kind of got that from that.
Kind of hard to say how it's going to tie in. I mean, I feel like... I have a strong feeling Rina knows more about Reina's past, and that while Reina's not going to be the one to divulge her own information, I feel like we're going to get that from Rina.
Okay.
How Rina plays a role into the story, I'm not sure outside of maybe the exposition dump.
Yeah, basically.
So it's kind of hard to say.
Okay.
You can make plenty of speculation.
Why does she know that bad days are coming? Because she's like, I enjoy these days and I try and hold them as long as I can.
Could be with like the whole like Oyashiro-sama. She had the bad experience outside of Okinomiya. Comes back to Hanamizawa. And she's like, this is nice. But then there's that lingering suspicion that this niceness is temporary.
Yeah.
Because she probably still feels like that Oyashiro's still wanting to punish her for leaving.
Ooh.
So this nice feeling and nice days are fleeting.
Did Reina ever end up dead in any of the chapters? She got stabbed in the neck by... But we never confirmed that she died.
When did she get stabbed in the neck?
No, she...
That was Rika.
Keiichi beat her with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
That's
Chapter 1, beat to death with baseball bat.
Yep.
Chapter 3, died in that Hanamizawa disaster.
Right.
Chapter 2, I don't know if she died.
I don't think she did.
No, she didn't die. But, let's see. I mean, kind of hard to go off of speculation.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just been introduced to a new character that Reina somehow knows. Not related, now that we got their surname. And...
I'm interested. I am...
Yeah.
I'm peaked on
Curious to see where this goes. I mean, we're definitely going to get more about Reina's backstory.
Yeah.
Finally.
Plus...
This is a very important part to the story, I feel like.
Yeah.
Very much that might lean more towards the curse theory. Because everything about Reina just leans towards the curse theory.
Reina's
Wild card.
presence, her weird speculations that she's...
Her
she can
mind-knowing powers.
make mind-knowing abilities.
Omnipotence.
But yeah.
But that's all we got. I mean...
Man, only an hour, dude.
I like
You like this chapter?
I like it a lot. Alright, so we'll see y'all in the next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's funny is, I noticed in the last video, you kept talking to your reflection in the screen instead of a camera.
Hi, how's it going?
And you're
Yeah,
just like
I
looking
do-
that way. You're just like, hey,
I
like there's
do-
somebody right there.
I do look over here.
That's
all
why
the
I'm
time.
tempted to just cover it up.
Yeah, you probably should.
I should, because you're very prone to look at yourself.
I like
The
looking at 'em.
narcissist that you are.
I mean, I'm beautiful. I mean, look at me.
We both are like, bullshit. The world is cruel! Ah! Bye.
Bye.
Now, did you look at the camera, or did you look at yourself?
I don't know. I'm self-conscious about it now. We'll find out.
Goodbye.
I can't.
Try it. Try it.
Good.
You really gotta, like... It's like, you see watch my Adam's apple. Alright, Joey's gonna throw up if I make him do it more. Alright, bye for the 5th time.